It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's time for I forgot my mic stand.
And we're off and running, kids.
Greg Cherry, Jeff Meacham, the original Big G. We are here to talk about the Elimination Chamber, and you know I'm kind of looking forward to it this Saturday, and I'm hoping that after the Chamber is over, the road to WrestleMania picks up.
Right? Yeah.
And I say that because I dropped a good amount of money on a ticket to SmackDown next month.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, it really feels like we're like going at a snail's pace creatively.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like I think knowing what's going to happen in not Austin Theory after Saturday will help. Will help. And I say in not Austin Theory because I'm hoping the lesser than Big G actually comes back and starts, taunting Austin Theory because he needs something to do. Just saying. Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
And speaking of Austin Theory, how cursed is the Vision?
Right? The Vision needs a prescription glasses in a hurry. Like, golly geez. Like Visine or something, I'm begging you. Something to make it better. It is so... I forget who put it up. I don't know if it was Aaron or what, but somebody put up that the Simpsons meme of Homer getting the cursed doll. That's bad. Well, that's good. Well, that's bad. That's good. It's like, dude, that's what this is right now.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Well, Aaron mentioned last night on the review, have the Masked Man take out both Austin Theory and Logan Paul and just put the Vision on ice for a while until you can get everybody healthy again. Because, I mean, Seth isn't technically part of the Vision anymore, but he started the trend. He got hurt. Then Braun got hurt, and now Bronson's hurt,
And Bronson's injury, gnarly. Like, they were talking about it on somebody, I forget who show it was. But man, that is a oh fuck moment, dude. He is out for a minute.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And this
so
is
bad.
I mean, now he's missing his second WrestleMania in a row.
Right.
Because of last year.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
So it's like, and like I think Gino mentioned too, and I agree with them, or somebody said it. But if Vince was still running, Bronson would be done right now. He'd be done again because like you can't. You can't. I mean, I mean the injury. It was most likely a fluke. But like if you can't stay healthy, then why should I invest? Why should I invest in you to be a bigger star?
The only reason I believe Seth Rollins got his match with Triple H is because it was a Triple H story.
Yeah.
Back whatever that was, 2017.
Yeah, something like that.
Because he missed 2016 WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. If Seth had been hurt and he was in the program with Hunter going in, Vince may have cut his losses then because it would have been 2 WrestleManias in a row. They've gutted because figure Seth got through that Mania and then he, they kept him on TV like they did with Austin 20 years before that with a neck injury, but he did not wrestle. So yeah, it's. I am definitely looking forward to Sunday for a couple of reasons. Obviously, it's my birthday, so yay me. But we'll have a clearer, maybe not including the vision, but we'll have a clearer vision of WrestleMania.
Yeah, because like I just feel like I don't know, like you said, it's going at like a snail's pace. I'm just not feeling it right now.
No,
I don't know if it's because of the injuries or if it's just the lack of storytelling right now in WWE. Honestly, I haven't been watching SmackDown the past couple weeks just because not only it's 3 hours and I got to wake up super early the next day, but like I'm just besides Drew McIntyre, there's nothing really there for me.
Yeah, Greg, let me ask you since it's your show. Can't been talking for 10 minutes. I obviously I'm outside where the arena is, the crypto.com arena / former Staples Center. We were having lunch. I was having lunch with Aaron, who's in town earlier, and we were talking about the fact of the group that is still going to be here Sunday or the 15th. I'm going to wait until I know if I'm working on March 15th, I'd like to go to the AEW pay-per-view that's going to be here in 2 weeks, Revolution.
Mhm.
But I'm not like like if I get to go, great. If not, it's not the end of my world. I feel like that's the whole business right now. And it's weird because business-wise, WWE's better than ever, bottom line, dollar for dollar. AEW is AEW. It's what it is. But they're still sustaining. Whatever happens with this TV deal with the rights with Warner Brothers Discovery going to the bidder du jour. What do you think? Like, because you're going to SmackDown next month.
I'm planning on going to Double or Nothing in May because it's in Queens. So
there you go. I mean,
it's not a lack of interest for me.
Okay. Yeah, I am, because I feel like I would only go to the show for AEW here because Max is the world champion. It's his birthday, and I want to see my buddy. But like, I am not like I'm gonna go pay whatever they want me to pay to get into this place and watch the pay-per-view. Like I could possibly care a little less when it's close. WrestleMania, I only want to go to the Hall of Fame now after Monday. I could give a shit about going to Mania, period. But Hall of Fame with Stephanie and AJ, somebody please throw me a bone. I want to go.
Going to SmackDown, and the reason I'm more excited to go to SmackDown is because I'm getting to do something I've never done before. I have never been on the floor for a WWE show ever.
Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah.
I've been on the floor. I've been on the floor for a SmackDown.
I've been on the floor a couple times for AEW.
Yeah.
But I've never done it for SmackDown. I'm like right on the ramp. So
nice. Okay.
You best believe your boy's gonna have signs.
Oh yeah, you have to. Yeah.
And
I was okay.
Simply to pop myself. I don't care if anybody gets it. I'm getting my shit on TV.
We need GCB signs. We need Maven signs for no reason. We need like all the things.
The Maven ones might get me kicked out.
Yeah,
maybe that's fair. Yeah,
just
fair.
be careful what you put on your signs, because when I went to Mania and I said I had a sign that said "Say yes to NoDQ.com," they wouldn't let me bring it in.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Aaron will be both pleased and dismayed to hear that, because that shit popped him. So, that's funny. Yeah, we were talking about it. It's one of those. I've been on the floor, actually in this building, during the invasion. The SmackDown they taped in August of 2001, where Paige and Kanyon won the WWF tag titles, and Undertaker and Kane won the WCW tag titles. I was fourth row. I'm not going enough, Greg, on the ramp. Here in the old Staples Center. And so we did that. And I also been on the floor here for Unforgiven 2002, and quite literally on the floor, because as I was walking to the bathroom, Shaq's bodyguard knocked me down thinking I was going to try to approach him and his son. So he literally stepped in front of me, and then Shaq literally at the same time got to go pee, and it's like, "Hi, Shaq," from 10 feet up. Like, so yeah, I've been on the floor quite literally for pay-per-view here. And then of course Rebellion at USC, fucking behind the out table, ridiculous last year. So you will have that. If that, what creative will be what it will be. I personally think, and I've been told this since creative has started to dip, that being there live helps. So we'll see.
Yeah. So, I think the reason you probably weren't allowed to have your sign in is because you were kind of advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, I have to not, like, blatantly advertise the GCB.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, subscribe to that, because that'll no.
Yeah, no.
I might be able to get away with just saying Greg Cherry Brand. Like,
I mean, yeah. That's your name. Like, what are they gonna? Yeah.
If I could somehow like print a sign with my logo, because I can't draw worth a damn, then I might be able to get it that way. But I also plan on bringing signs to pop specific people.
Oh, 100%.
I'm telling you this now because we are in Pittsburgh. I'm going to write one that says, "Hey SRS, the Bengals suck." So I can.
Wow, that's tremendous. Just like try to find a way to print "Here we go" in the Steelers font, because that's how your show starts every week.
It really does. So I have to walk the fine line because I can't say, "Hey, go subscribe to the Greg Cherry brand," but I might be able to get away with,
What does GCB stand for? Golly, creative growth. Anyway,
taken.
that might get you in trouble, but yeah. I thought we got Wednesday. We just come up on the fly.
I also want to have some niche jokes because those seem to get like viral. Like the video game ones, just for some reason, they go off. So
yeah, what you need to do is bring one that says "Noise" in Steelers colors. That'll pop like 3 people. But it's worth it.
Probably can't put 69 on there. That probably wouldn't be.
Probably not. Yeah. Well, no. What you can do is like have parentheses around the "Noise," but make sure they distinctly look like a 6 and a 9. That way, Kate will know what it means, and it'll be awesome.
Yeah. Well, I'll figure something out. I got a month.
Yes, that's valid.
So let's talk about the Elimination Chamber because I don't think there's a ton of matches for it. Obviously, the 2 chamber matches. Because
right, and then you got AJ Lee versus Becky, and then Finn versus Punk.
Is it really only 4 matches?
Yeah, 4 matches.
They've been really like consolidating and streamlining the PLEs even before the ESPN move. So I'm okay with a 4-match event only because Saturday night on Shenanigans, we're bringing in an old friend of ours from NWA Hollywood days. She's now the ring announcer for, I don't know if it's pronounced Potter or Pottermania. I'm sorry, Eddie. But she's ring announcer for one of the 45 shows going to be in Vegas WrestleMania week. She at one point was the valet for one Scrap Daddy when he was the NWA World Champion in Pierce. So that'll be Saturday night after the chamber. So I'd rather like have a little bit of a break between, whatever I do. Are we still doing that on Saturday, or are we not only for Mania and like the big ones?
I figured just for the big ones because as somebody who doesn't do reaction content a ton,
right?
I am not.
That makes sense. Yeah,
it's a lot of work if you're not used to it.
No, it is. It's because you not only have to set up and all the things, but you have to find a way to make your reactions more than because Rumble leans into that.
Yeah,
Chamber not so much.
Yeah,
most of the shows not so much. So
my problem is that they have a 4-match card and they want you to pay $30 a month for the ESPN. So,
well, wait, 4 matches. Don't forget the box, Greg. We have a box.
Oh yeah, the box.
Better be Shiloh Hills Fog because I don't know where the hell it's at.
We are going to get that over if it kills us. God dang it! And it might. What they should do is just put. Oh no, he passed away. Give me a second. Let me think. Come back to me. I'll take a minute.
Okay.
I had a joke lined up, but the guy's dead, so it's morbid and wrong. So go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to kind of predict the order of the chambers or the matches, really. I'm going to start with the women's chamber. I feel like they're going to kick the show off with this.
Yeah, okay.
Tiffany Stratton versus Rhea Ripley versus Alexa Bliss versus Asuka versus Kiana James versus Raquel Rodriguez. The winner faces Jade Cargill at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Unless they pull a big-ass swerve on us and Raquel goes, no, I want to be the match with Liv.
I mean, they could.
They could.
But then that leaves Jade again without an opponent.
Well, but did they definitively say the women's chamber match faces Jade Cargill?
Yep, because Stephanie or Liv specifically challenged Stephanie on Monday.
Well, no. I understand that Liv made
think they
her
said it,
intentions
though.
clear. Huh?
I think they have said it though.
They
that the
Okay.
winner
they did
challenges-
say it. Yep.
Yeah. If promotional material for that match has stated such, then my theories that is useless as Austin's theory. So okay. I love theory. I feel bad, but we've all that at lunch. This kid beat John Cena at WrestleMania 3 years ago, and that means absolutely dick now. Like nothing. This
I
guy
don't
beat John in the opening match of WrestleMania in LA, and it means absolutely nothing.
I don't think it meant much by the end of his reign.
Well, no. It meant a whole bunch until probably like the next day because the sale went down and Vince was on his way out.
Mm.
Just saying. Just saying. Because his push as Vince's boy was his bread and butter. But we're talking about something that doesn't matter. We need to come up with a different theory to talk about, and we'll go back to the chamber. So, okay, if the winner is definitely facing Jade.
Yep.
So it's going to be a SmackDown-driven match, again, in theory. Do you put Tiffany back in that slot like you had her against Charlotte?
She's the according to NoDQ.com, she's the favorite to win.
Okay, she's the
Do we
favorite.
really want to run back Jade and Tiffany again? They've
Yeah.
fought each other twice.
Here's my prediction. So if I have a feeling Io and Rhea are gonna lose on Friday to Lash and Nia.
Mhm.
Okay.
So in my predictions that I sent to Noah in the forum, I put Rhea as my number one to win, just because of the fact. I mean, you'll have Rhea versus Jade Cargill, two badass bitches
Yeah.
going for the strap, and then I think for like shits and giggles for my second pick, I put Alexa Bliss. But like I have nothing against Tiffany Stratton, but I don't want to see that match.
So it's Tiffany, Alexa, Rhea. Give me the three again.
Asuka
Asuka, Kiana, and Raquel.
and Raquel.
Kiana's the long shot, which would be funny if it was at this point. Maybe, they seem to be hesitant to break up the Judgment Day by actually having them turn on one another. So maybe this is just the way of getting Raquel to separate amicably. And also depends what happens with Finn and Punk. I don't think Punk's going to lose the title match, but, stranger things.
Mm-hmm. I just
I don't
think Jade and Rhea in a battle of the badasses is the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, and honestly, I would expect Jade to pick up the victory because I feel like with the tease on Friday, they eventually want to get to Jade Charlotte for the title.
Yeah.
100%. And that tease was awesome, by the way. I saw that clip.
What I would like to see happen is the women's tag team titles defended at WrestleMania in tag team turmoil.
Yeah, we kind of hinted at that last week when we were talking, you and I. I'm for that, dude. Yeah.
And you could even have like a team or two from NXT in there.
Yeah.
Just
Yes. Yep.
just cause.
Yeah. The women's tag titles, and I want to call it a division because there's so many makeshift teams that are working, by the way. They're actually good, but it's like everybody's thrown together, it feels like. So, but it's strong enough where I think a turmoil match to have everybody other than the four involved in the two world title matches, that's the way to go. And then I don't know. See, for me, and we'll seg, I still think Rhea wins. I agree with you guys. But I feel like if AJ doesn't win in Chicago and then goes into Vegas to defend against Becky, how do you put them back together for WrestleMania? Like, what sort of stipulation or what sort of scenario would drive Becky to want to go back in there if she beats AJ. So I think AJ has to win.
Yeah, that's what I predicted. Because
Yeah.
if you go back to last week or the week prior, Becky laid out AJ Lee, and then the week after AJ came back and just cut a promo. So typically, you know, if the champ lays out the number one contender, then but it's AJ Lee. It's in Chicago. She has to win. You know.
I'm saying,
that's how you. Because then you know WWE likes to do it in threes. So I mean, well, technically this will be their second one-on-one match, but their third time meeting together.
Greg, you talk about laying out the match order. I would do Women's Chamber. I would do World Title and have Punk retain through a redonkulous amount of shenanigans. Not that hurts him as champion, but just it's this big schmoz and it's like, fuck it. And then AJ, you're let back up because of the crowd probably like, meh, like, yay, our guy retained, but it was that. So then you have AJ win, and then you close out with the Men's Chamber.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going to happen. Here's the tricky part about this show.
Yeah.
And then you got to throw the
predictions.
Yeah, the fucking box. Yeah, I forgot about the damn box. Yeah.
You got to throw the box too.
But besides that, it's looking like a babyface clean sweep, and that's weird to me.
Right? Yeah, no, it does. Well, okay, but probably, who do you guys have winning? Who's in the Men's Chamber, first of all, and who do you guys have winning?
The Men's Chamber is 5 baby faces and 1 heel. So it's Randy Orton, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, Javon Evans, Jey Uso, and Trick Williams.
And is Trick really a heel at this point? Like, yes. Yeah.
I mean, Trick is still technically a heel, but he's very over.
Very over. Yeah. There ain't a guy in that match that ain't over.
Yeah. And from what I understand from what Russell Votes was saying, Brunson was supposed to win that match to add an extra heel into there.
Yeah.
Yes. And the response on YouTube, I think ODQ posted 14 million thumbs down at Jay's win. Ooh, that's indicative of what the crowd wanted and probably what the company was going to do, because the crowd probably knows that it was supposed to be Bronson Reed, and the fact that a year removed from us like, Jey Uso's going to be a world champion, now we're like, man, that's so bad for Jay. I feel bad for Jay.
He needs something different, because what are you doing?
Well, I mean, he's obviously not going to win on Sunday or Saturday.
Well, but, I really felt like they were going toward him pulling that trigger, but then they put him back with Jimmy. I was like, okay.
Well, I think before we get back to the chamber, but what I think is like they tried it with Jay, it wasn't really working out.
Yeah.
You know, and they were like, all right, well, Jimmy's not really doing anything on SmackDown, so let's put you guys back together because you know the crowd will enjoy you guys more as a tag team.
Valid, but you know, like everybody is. I think Greg, I think you even tweeted this, Greg, during Uso's tag match. It's like it's not just Jey Uso anymore.
Like 6 times.
It's like you're right. Like, where's the Usos theme? That to me motivates Jimmy to go, fuck this, man. But it never happened.
No. But I don't think Jimmy would be the one to turn. We've already seen heel Jimmy versus babyface Jay.
And we saw how that turned out.
Well, no. You know what? You know what though? It was effective when it happened.
Yeah.
Because you had them lose the titles here. Well, not here, but way the hell down there. From here, it's like it's down the street. It's there. And then it was a year that got us to Mania and Philly with them 1-on-1. So that was good. But then, you know, retroactive, you know, booking, it's like, okay, just kidding. They're back with Roman and Sammy and Morgan. It's like, okay. So, I don't know if heel Jay and face Jimmy compels me to sit in front of the TV and watch the match. At this point, the way they've been booked. They totally pigeonholed the Usos again, and I feel bad. I love both of those guys. You know that. You guys know that. So it's like, But anyway, Chamber.
So, are we pretty much all agreed that AJ's winning and Punk's retaining?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I'm not saying Punk's winning, but he is retaining.
Yeah.
Which is bad Chicago, but what are you gonna do?
I feel like the WWE Championship match at WrestleMania is going to be some kind of clusterfuck.
100%.
Because I don't think it's going to be straight up Drew and Cody.
No.
I don't think it's going to be a triple threat, Drew, Cody, Jacob. I feel like they're going to add. I don't know if it's going to be a 6-pack challenge or what, but I feel like they're going to have a lot of challengers because Drew's messed with a bunch of people. Like he just got the match on SmackDown on Friday, so
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if a guy like LA Knight won the Chamber.
Well, first of all, I'm here for that for reasons, but my only thing is the one time they went outside of 3 in a World Title Mania match was 2000, and it was the most star-studded, and it was the biggest clusterfuck in the history of the universe. I mean, that whole show was, to be fair, but that fatal 4-way with the 4 people involved and the entire McMahon family around there should have been amazing. And it wasn't quite a wet fart in church; it was definitely a dry fart in church. I was there.
I think there are significantly worse main events than that.
I'm not saying there isn't. What I'm saying is the one time they delved outside of even 3 was that 4-way. And it was not the strongest main event in the history of WrestleMania. And it was bona fide stars. You had Hunter, you had Rock, you had Foley, yes, on his way out, and you had the Big Show who was still finding his way. Right now, we were talking about this at lunch. Both UFC and WWE right now are in that place of there's not one big on the marquee person. And the problem with WWE is they've always been that company of we have that one guy and we also have a lot of strong supporting. Right now you've got 25 best supporting actors. You don't have a best actor.
Yeah.
Even Roman. Roman's not that guy right now. He's just not. Punk's not the guy. Cody's not that guy. Drew McIntyre's WWE Champion's not that guy. You've got an overwhelming amount of underwhelming main eventers. That's a bad thing a month and a half out from WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It's not a good look.
I feel like WWE doesn't know how to get out of its own way.
Nope.
And like you see these reactions for guys like LA Knight and Trick Williams, and quite frankly, the fact that Obafemi isn't in this chamber and being booked to win, like Obafemi to me is kind of like a make or break for whether I think WWE can handle this. Because if they mess him up, he is a guaranteed hit.
Yeah.
Okay? No, he is. No, you're right. Absolutely.
Because he has the look, he has the presence, he has the entrance, he has the crowd chanting his name already. If you don't strap him up with gold by the end of the calendar year, you've failed him.
I think right now, the fact that he's not in the chamber and he didn't win the Royal Rumble, and again, this is one of these, we're a bunch of assholes as wrestling fans, that I want this or I'm not going to be satisfied. I'm going to have accusation be what it be, and I'm Veruca Salt and Willy Wonka. He needs to beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. He needs to enter the open challenge.
Mm-hmm.
He's the guy that has the aura right now, because all over social media, Heyman's been like, nobody's accepting it. Everybody's, backing out of the locker room. Basically calling the entire locker room a bunch of pussies.
Yeah.
Ain't no way Obafemi's going to stand for that shit. He shouldn't anyway. So that's how you salvage Oba at WrestleMania. You put him in there with Lesnar, and then Lesnar has the Gunther thing at SummerSlam in theory, but Oba not being in the title match at Mania is still okay. If he's not in the picture by SummerSlam, or at least in the frame of the picture, then we start going, hey, wait.
Yeah.
Not only should Oba face Lesnar at WrestleMania, Oba should beat Lesnar at WrestleMania.
100%.
Because you're unlikely to get another shot at that. If you book Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar, Oba wins. If you book it any other way, you failed.
Yeah.
He wins decisively by pinfall against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. You cannot put Oba in that match and have him lose.
Yeah.
If you do that, release him. Send him to AEW because you've failed completely in what you're trying to do. It was bad enough that Lesnar eliminated Oba in the Royal Rumble pretty unceremoniously. We watched it.
And then Lesnar got dumped in the wrong after. We were both going, okay. I say have them go move for move, toe to toe, and Oba kicks out of at least 2, if not 3 F5s. Then he says, all right, I've had enough of this bullshit, and just lays Lesnar out and then beats him. But again, it's one of those, we say that now, if it doesn't happen April 18th and 19th, then we're going to come back on the 20th going, and I want that so bad for him. I want that so bad for Lesnar. Lesnar feels like he's been a ship without a rudder since he lost to Cody. Really. And if he is retiring this year at SummerSlam in Minneapolis, like everybody thinks it is, we've got 5 months or 6 months, whatever it is now, to redirect Lesnar. Having Paul Heyman back with him is good. I don't need, I'm fine with Cowboy Lesnar. I don't need Cowboy Lesnar talking. Like, let Paul be that guy for Brock Lesnar. Anyway, I worked deviated. I'm sorry.
No, and here's the thing with Brock too. If he would have been done in 2020, I would have been fine with that. And I don't think that Lesnar has done anything like out of this world since he came back in 2021. Like, there has been nothing that has been that compelling to be like, okay, that was awesome. And maybe it's just me.
You're right.
Maybe it's
that match that he had with Roman in 2022 at SummerSlam. I thought it was pretty good.
I mean, with the moment of taking a tractor and flipping the ring, that was memorable.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is,
I know what you mean.
If you've seen one Lesnar match in the last damn near 10 years, you've seen them all.
Yeah.
I'll even go you one better. Yeah, I was going to say 10 years would be 2016. So I was going to say, I'll go you one better. Since his feud with the big dog, Roman Reigns, nothing like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And I remember, he took the streak and John Cena's health from us in the span of 4 months.
Yeah.
Again, in this building, right here. Still tragic in still trauma for me. And hearing John talk about the fact that he was supposed to win against Roman in Vegas, when again, I was there because they like having Brock Lesnar traumatize me at SummerSlam. They have to do something. And again, I'm trying so hard to, well, they have to. They don't have to, but they should. They have to do something with Lesnar that makes us believe again. His entrance at War Games was dramatic. We're all sitting there freaking yeeting it, in the middle of a War Games match, which I still find befuddling, but whatever. And And then that music hit, the whole place would, oh, we need that Lesnar all the time until we don't have him anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been kind of out on Lesnar for a while now.
Right.
And maybe part of it is, him being named in the Vince stuff, but
well, but, and we were also talking about that at lunch today too. It's like there's a whole lot of we don't know right now. Even now, we don't know with all that.
yeah.
And I and again, this is gonna get me the views of Jeff Mitchell not represent the views of Greg Cherry or Jeff Hiddle. I think the worst thing that could have happened is her coming out and saying anything. She should not have appeared on camera and said a word and just let her lawyers do the thing. Because now it's going to be a vendetta to take her down. It should have just been a thing. And that will, in all likelihood, based on experiences I've seen, it'll exonerate Vince, it'll exonerate the company, and then that'll be what it'll be. And Lesnar should already be scot-free. There's no actual criminal anything against him yet. So
it's just the idea of it.
No, I know. I hear you.
Obviously, like the legal process has got to play out and all that, but it's just the idea that that's a reason Brock came back in 2021.
Yeah.
Like
there's a big old, yeah. No, I agree. There's a big old stank on all of it. And what happened?
I said I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, there is a big old stank on Brock, no matter how you arrange it. But we talk a lot, on this show, on the review, on all the stuff we do on Saturdays and whatever.
Yeah,
there's a lot more what feels like make or break moments for WWE, the guys and gals on the roster. I really think Greg said it when we started the show. There needs to be a definitive, okay, here's what we're doing now in the next, whatever it is, 6 weeks.
Well, shit, I don't know. I don't think they know what they're doing now with all these injuries,
And
It's
and Aaron was, posting and tweeting during Raw. I don't think they know what they're doing with Lesnar yet.
No.
And it's like, Lesnar's the least of their problems because Oba's right there. Like,
yeah,
do that. But the entire layout of the Vision's future now is what the fuck. The WWE Championship, the fact that and I'm not trying to say that your idea is bad. The fact that I can actually get behind the idea and believe they're going to throw a 6-pack of Scramble or whatever for the WWE Championship on the big stage is very difficult for me to believe.
Yeah.
I would love for them to bring back the championship scramble for the WWE title.
Yeah.
Maybe not at WrestleMania. But
yeah, I was going to say, okay, yeah. Okay.
But I think that it's been almost, and the Iron Survivor is not quite the championship scramble. It's very similar. Don't get me wrong. But I think the championship scramble is just something special, and we only got to see it a couple times, and then we never saw it again.
And I think part of that is because at the championship scramble, we had Punk as the world champion, not even compete, which people farted on. I forget the WWE Championship match that won or retained or whatever it was.
Triple H.
Okay, big surprise, Hunter retained in 2008. And then BCW Championship, that was the one world title Matt Hardy won in WWE.
And don't forget, they ran the ECW one back in 2009, and Tommy Dreamer retained. So
Right. And again, Tommy Dreamer winning ECW championship in WWECW, even he goes, oh, yeah.
He's
So
like, I'm out. He's like, I'm done.
the scramble, unfortunately, has another because of the nature of the results of the matches. But with the talent on this roster now, I agree. Like, throw them in there. Let God sort it out. Like, seriously.
and you could have a very shenanigan finish like the one where Jericho won.
Right.
And like I just imagine the scenario. I've planned this out. Like if I were ever in a championship scramble match, the ideal solution would be 30 seconds left. Two guys on the outside, a guy on the middle, Randy Orton punt kicks him. I grab Orton, post him, and then steal the pin, win the championship. Like that. That's
dude.
I think that's a solid finish because the guy's not kicking out of the punt because nobody's kicking out of the punt.
Nope.
So
not even the best in the world.
Poor Shane.
Fucking Shane Hill's just still in the fifth row from that one.
But I did want to bring up these couple chats because this one kind of popped me. As a barber, this is the place to be. Is every stage of beard growth.
Right? Yeah.
I got the full beard going on.
I got like the stubble right here, like all over.
Yes. My goatee popped the entire lunch table, including Aaron's mom today. So I'm like, that's right.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah. She don't watch our kids. She was like, whoa. When she first saw me, it was funny, actually. Pretty good.
What's up, Matt? And what's up, Scott Gata?
Scott Gata. What up, Scott Gata? How's your beard today? For no reason.
Scott Gata is the Twitch champion over at the CWT. So
that's right. And he is, for whatever it's worth these days, the WWE trivia champion. Or at least, I don't even think they've even done anything with that, which they should, damn it.
No, he never defended it because they never brought it back on the bump.
Which is, the bump never, I was going to say, the bump never brought back the bump.
Yeah. It's one of those things where I'm surprised WWE doesn't just straight up do a WWE trivia challenge game show.
Right.
Like, I feel like they are missing out. And like they can find charismatic people to do it. They can find, I'm talking the contestants because I know a lot of the contestants could be like, weird.
Yeah.
But you can find charismatic people that can, answer the questions, talk some trash. Like, I feel like Gata and I would be great on that show.
Yeah, and then if for whatever reason they're too scared to have you compete, have you host.
I mean,
the thing is,
the beard was developing.
Yeah, their trivia guru was Howard Finkel, and Howard Finkel was doing anything but ring announcing and the occasional gimmick. No, well, Howard Finkel, may he rest in peace, was not a game show host. That wasn't who the Fink was.
Yeah,
he could be funny, but he's not going to sit there and be a full charming game show host for a half hour or whatever it would be. So it is a great concept that's money on the table. Money on the table. And not even your money, just like WWE's money. Like that's right there. There is so much history. If they want to be the caretakers, the ones that maintain the history of the business, and they basically do at this point, except for AEW, utilize that.
Exactly. Scott says his Stump the Bump championship is trailing behind Strowman's Saudi title. And guess what? Strowman's Saudi title is trailing behind that.
That's right. That's
only
right.
by a few weeks, but still.
I love that everybody but the actual WWE social pages popped for Strowman passing Bruno. It's like, God damn it, people, really?
I did it first.
I know you did. Hey, you know what?
What's up, Dwayne?
NoDQ.com killed Vince McMahon first, so
And if you know, you know.
If you don't,
you're not going to see it.
No.
Check out John's interview on Greg Talks to People to find out why.
Yeah. We talk about things like aging and milk on that show. No. But seriously, go watch his interview with Maven Huffman after that because that was good shit.
Mhm.
So
That
nicely
was
done,
a lot
sir.
of fun. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It's always good to sit down and talk to Maven.
Yeah.
And I think it's been a good content week. It hasn't shown in the numbers, but like I feel like it's a good, solid content week because Monday you had my Ricky Saints entrance, which I believe is
good.
one of the best produced entrances I've done.
So good, so fun.
You had the Maven interview yesterday on the channel,
Yes.
which go check it out after this. And then tomorrow, Trivia Thursday is back. And I have to say this because I got a comment. I feel like it's from the same guy every time who's complaining that I don't defend my title.
Here we
Let
go.
me tell you something. Let me tell you something because like I contemplated saying something and then I didn't, but I feel like it needs to be addressed.
All right.
You have a bunch of people claiming to be champion that have never defended their title. I know I've been champion for damn near 3,000 days,
Right.
but I know I haven't defended the title in about 3 years, maybe a little more.
Okay.
But before that, I defended the title 36 times. So it's not like I had any shortage of challengers. And he was also like, oh, well, quit defending against like jobbers and your friends. My last several defenses have all won tournaments to earn their way there.
Yeah.
And
And before that, it was me and Iron Man match. Fuck off. Like,
47 to 44. That's not exactly an easy win. Like,
no.
I beat Scott Gata during that run. Scott Gata is one hell of a trivia mind. He wouldn't be the Stump the Bump champion otherwise. Like, he is really good.
No. Greg, it is like I said when you were defending it. It's like I said when we awarded you the title belt. It's like Michael Cole said during Roman Reigns' run. If you're that bitchy about it, step up and beat him. And nobody ever did until Cody Rhodes and half of the Legends roster beat Roman Reigns. Okay? So if somebody, if it's the same person complaining, please email me, email Greg, hell, tweet us. We'll actually respond. If you want to try to take the title, not the belt, I'm not shipping the belt to you, fuck off, but the title, beat him. Go ahead. Beat him, and then you have room to talk.
Mm-hmm.
And
And you got your full-on ugly-ass goatee and toothless grin in your face on top of it, so just piss off, dude.
And I'll tell you, like, it's not impossible to beat me at trivia.
It's not.
Because it's happened. But I have much more in the win column than I do in the L column.
Without a doubt.
So, in the words of Stone Cold, that's all I got to say about that.
Yes. That is the bottom line because the undisputed greatest wrestling trivia mind of all time. Fuck this promo. Said so.
But what I was saying is tomorrow on Trivia Thursday, I attempt to name every single Royal Rumble participant from 1988 to 2026.
Sweet baby Jeebus.
And I only have 25 minutes to do it.
Oh.
So
That's
it's not like,
crazy.
Yeah, I will tell you this much. 25 minutes you think is a long time to name 400 plus people?
It's
No.
not.
That time flies by.
No, it does. It does. and see, and here's the rub. Again, not every one of these trivia sites is the same. If you missed one, or you say somebody that wasn't, you get penalized or pinged, or it's over. So it just depends on the layout of the thing. But man, that's pressure.
So is it men's and women's, or is it just men's?
Oh, it's
the
men's and women's.
Because women's didn't start till 2018, but okay.
But but you figure that's still six matches alone there.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, Jeff can't count. Buy this shirt when Greg puts it back up. 8. No,
9.
oh, yeah, that's right. It's 10 next year. So once again, Jeff can't count. GregCherryBrand.com.
I haven't put that shirt up. Like,
Well, you should, by God.
brand.com store is about 15 or 16 different Politics as a Work shirts.
As it should be, by God.
And they're all freaking amazing. So go check them out, because here in about a week, I'm going to own all of them.
And after yesterday, I encourage everybody to go specifically buy the King of the Ring centric one and wear it outside of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, just for no reason, though. For no reason, no particular.
I mean, I don't care which version you wear. Just
the King of the Ring one's the best one for that purpose. Because I'm a shady dick. But anyway, I don't care.
Jeez.
Oh God, what a waste of television time. I could have been watching NXT in real time instead of having to have it cut in the news yesterday.
Oh, I didn't watch a single second. I watched NXT and then I watched Sour
Grapes.
No,
I didn't watch the Dumbass in Chief. I'm just saying NXT's runtime on the West Coast led into the 10 o'clock news, which didn't cover it anyway.
Oh.
So it's like, let me watch my shit in peace, folks. Anyway.
That's when you should just turn to Sour Grapes and watched Alex and Kate.
That's a given anyway, because that's always awesome on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday. Today's Wednesday.
Hey, they're actually doing a show after Dynamite tonight, so
Jeff can't count. Jeff can't do a calendar either. The line of shirt is writing itself for you, Greg. Here you go.
Now we just gotta get the audience to buy them.
Jeff can't count. Jeff can't schedule. Jeff can't hold his bladder. Jeff can't market, apparently. Yeah, that's valid.
It's fine though.
Just can't hear all these goddamn motorcycles around LA like all day for some reason. All day.
So you should have a shirt like when they do for the Hall of Fame, like Jeff's greatest accomplishments.
Jeff's that bright vivid gold though.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Well, whenever I do retire from this once and for all, which will be probably, when I'm on my deathbed. Oh, okay, probably should stop podcasting now.
Well, I'm gonna have a fun weekend this Sunday. Yeah, buddy.
Yes, that's right. Because Big G's gonna go see Double J in person.
Yes, I is. Oh my God.
I am here for it. I am here for it.
God. I'm just like I'm not dreading it, but I'm thinking in my head how this conversation is gonna go.
It's gonna go awesome.
Yeah.
Well, don't be a jag. Let's start there.
No, obviously not.
Right. Yeah. No. You have to get the best thing ever, just so Aaron can see it, and freaking rip on him like Max did.
Well, today I did a thing today. I went to Walmart and I got that picture printed out for an 8x10 of me seeing the debut of Jeff Jarrett in AEW with my stunned face. So I'm gonna have him sign that and tell him the story behind that and tell him the story behind freaking Aaron's weekly
obsession.
It started off as a picture, but now it's become a weekly episodic AI episode of the adventures of Jeff Jarrett and Big G. Oh my God. So yesterday the one he did, oh my God, it had me and freaking Jeff Jarrett square dancing, like in the middle of the ring.
God.
I was like
we're not trying to give everybody promotion, but God damn it, I might have to go watch that after I watch the Dynamite review on Sour Grapes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
Right as soon as the introductions were over.
Okay, good. Okay, I can watch it.
So it's like right there. Oh my God. My wife was sitting next to me playing her video game last night, and she looked over, and I just started cracking up. I was like, "This is the fun." Screw Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. This is the funniest shit of wrestling every single week.
Dude, you need to find a way to either have Aaron send you or just isolate the clips yourself and show Jeff the clips.
Oh, I will. I'm gonna try to do that.
That's money. That's a guaranteed interactive moment. It'll pop the fuck out of Jeff. for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the combo because it's $60 for a
Oh,
picture.
Jesus! Wow.
Yeah, for a picture and autograph. I wanna if it costs a little bit extra, I'm gonna see if you can cut a promo on nodq.com. Like
Oh,
just
oh
like
my God.
have him rip into Aaron and Virtue.
There you go. Yeah, have him do that, and then we'll see if we can think like promo for Greg.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
sure.
then I think I'm also gonna meet Mickey James because I haven't met her.
Ooh, I love Mickey.
So
I wanted to meet Mickey when I was in Jersey, but like the line was too ridiculously long, and I wasn't staying at WrestleCon all day.
Yeah. Gee, jump online. I'll super chat you. Ask her why her husband's left me blocked. What the fuck, Nick? What did I do? I'm gonna be in the damn box in Chicago and find out what Nick's answer. That's gonna happen.
there you go.
Guess in the box. You heard it here first.
All right. So that is going to do it for this episode of the Greg Cherry Show. Enjoy the Elimination Chamber. I think we made picks on who's going to win. I said Rhea,
Yes.
AJ, Punk, and I threw out LA Knight, even though
I put Cody. I'm saying Cody.
I don't think Cody wins. Like, I think Cody finds his way into the main event, but I don't think he wins the Chamber.
Okay.
I think safe money is Cody, but I'm gonna go with LA Knight too.
Yeah,
I want Sean to, I want Sean to win so bad. I do. God, man. Oh. Especially in Vegas. Like if he wins the title in Vegas, I'll fucking pop. I won't be there, but I'll pop for it.
There you go. All right. So until next week, thank you so much for joining us. Don't be a jag, and we'll see you next time on the Greg Cherry Show.